All right, kid, let's get to it. Thursday night football, and we got a good one, kid. I was gonna say welcome to the frozen tundra, but we're actually going to the dome. Ford Field. Detroit hosts the Green Bay Packers, and the Lions. They are laying 3.5 at home, -172 on the money line, plus 3.5 for the Packers, plus 144 on the money line. Total 51.5. Kid, we will start with the side first. Which way are you going?
Still, first, this is gonna be a great matchup. Let's just start there. To me, this is one of the best Thursday night games of the season, featuring the best division in football, the NFC North. Let's just start there. Give me the Packers plus 3.5 in a close fight, Dale. I expect this to be an old fashioned divisional matchup. Hey, hey, maybe the Packers have a chance at the division if they take care of business. I'm not saying they're going to win outright, Dale. All I'm saying, they're going to make it close. I think they cover the 3.5. I think the Packers are right there.
Mm.
I think they might be able to turn over Jared Goff. I wouldn't be surprised. I think they got interception in what? I think 11 out of their 12 games.
Not
McKinnon
like
was
the Giants.
the Giants still.
I think it's like 9 or 10 straight games they haven't had an interception, which is incredible. Like that's hard not to do.
Yeah, be like that. Not even a tip drill.
I
But
mean,
like I
Kirk Cousins will give you four.
you got to
So
chill. But like I was saying, Dale, give me the Green Bay Packers plus 3.5. I love their chances. I think they're also live dogs, but I'm gonna take the 3.5.
they win this game. Are they live for the division now? The division isn't set in stone, kid.
The division is up for anybody. Dale, you
Yeah.
got Green Bay 9-3, you got Minnesota 10-2, you got Detroit 11-1. You can't deny it, but can Detroit possibly put it away with this one? I don't know, because I think Minnesota still has a shot. But if Green Bay wins, the division is definitely up for grabs.
Yeah. But if Detroit wins, it's over.
Nah, because Minnesota still have a shot. They play one more
They
time.
yeah, they play one more time, but I don't think there's enough. Maybe we'll see. I don't know what the magic number for them to clinch because I know they all play each other in the next 3 weeks. So, but I agree. I mean, the market is telling you everyone is on Green Bay, which does scare me. But I like Green Bay as well, kid. I'd take the 3.5. Um, the line opened up Detroit -4.5. It's down to 3.5 right now. Detroit, they are dealing with some injury concerns on defense as well. And, I think Green Bay could exploit that, especially in the rushing game. You mentioned it during our power rankings as well. So I think they need to lean into the run game. Don't really be pass heavy against this Detroit team. I think you could run the ball on this
Play
defense
and play action.
and play action. Exactly, kid. So they lost a close one. I think it's close. 24-14 is a close game. Week 9 in Green Bay as well. And despite the Packers outgained Detroit by 150 yards as well, but the problem was in that game, Green Bay finished 1 for 4 in the red zone, 10 penalties. Jordan Love was picked off as well on a pick six. That's the game. You take care of the ball, you convert on a red zone here and there. This is a whole different game. So since that loss, though, they're on a 3-game winning streak. They're really good right now. I trust this defense. I'm gonna take the 3.5, kid. I don't know if they're live dogs, but this is one of those games that feels like it could be a field goal game. So I agree, kid. I'm gonna take the 3.5 here with the Cheeseheads. Total, like I said, it is sitting at 51.5. Any opinion on this one?
Dale, give me the under. I'm taking it officially. Give me the
Mm.
under 51.5. Very quietly, Dale. Guess who's been under 4 out of the last 5 games?
Who?
The Detroit Lions.
Wow.
3 out of the last 5 matchups against the Packers and the Lions, it went on under this number. Honestly, under their numbers, this is their highest total in the last 6 matchups. Still, give me the under 51.5. Don't get me wrong. I, can Detroit go out there and score 30, 40 points? Absolutely. I just don't think they'll be able to, Dill. I think it's going to be a nip and tuck game. Both teams know each other. They remember that week 9 matchup. What was the point scored there, Dill? 34 points. Yes, I
Yeah.
understand it was outdoors, but at the end of the divisional matchup, give me the under 51.5. I'm going to give you a final score as well. I'm going to say 27-24.
We got a
I'm gonna
final
leave you. I'm gonna
score.
leave you. I'm gonna leave you out with a cliffhanger either side. 27-24.
You used to give us a lot of those correct scores last season, not anymore. But
Not anymore. You know what
I
it was? Because I was taking them. Now I was.
exactly. um, kid, we are lockstep on everything. I like the under two, man. The I just think the Packers. The way I kind of handicap this game is you got to think the Packers are going to want to avoid a shootout with the Lions. You don't want a shootout in surf like indoors in Ford Field.
You want to take the crowd out of it. You
You
want to
want to take the
dominate
crowd out. And
time
what does Matt
possession.
LaFleur want to do? He wants to run the ball. So, I mean, only Philadelphia has run the ball more than Green Bay since week 11. 56% of their offensive plays, the Cheeseheads are running. They want to run the ball. And what do you say when they run the ball? Tick, 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 tick. The clock's going to keep going, kids. So, and as for the Lions offense, like I said, I just think they have been able to take care of weaker defenses. Jacksonville, Chicago, Indianapolis. But the Packers are a good defense. I think they're going to set up some stops here, and I think they're going to set up some problems for Jared Goff and that receiving core. So I like this defense. I think McKinney is going to be a stud as well. Yeah, 51.5 is a very high number. I know it's indoors, but for in divisional game for week 14, I like it as well. Give me the under 51.5, kid. Hopefully we're not aligned in player props, but what do you got for player prop wise?
Still, I think we might be aligned because you're talking about rushing a lot. I know what Green Bay's. Well, I have an idea what Green Bay's plan is gonna be. It's to run the ball. Give me Josh Jacobs over 64.5 rushing yards. This number is too low. I'm pretty sure I did the math earlier. I think he's averaging 83, 84 yards a game this season. I think this number is too low, Dill. It's a little disrespectful. Don't get me wrong. You know, will can Green Bay be forced to throw the ball? Yes, absolutely. Do I expect Matt LaFleur and Green Bay to differ from the game plan? Not that much, Dill. Give me Josh Jacobs over 64.5 rushing yards. And Dill, I also have another one. I might take a flip tomorrow at plus money, Dill. We got one of the best secondaries on the football. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they got interceptions in 11 out of their 12 games. Still, give me. I like Jared Goff anytime interception plus 126.
I
I think
love it.
he's live. I think he's live to throw interception. Like I said, I got the under, so interception is live.
I love it, kid. No, I do like it. By the way, you were looking at Josh Jacobs at 64. You got a good number because it's already on the move. I see 65.5 as well. So you got the good CLV right there. But yeah, I was leaning that way. I was also leaning David Montgomery over his receiving yards. It's short. It's at 13.5. He gets a lot of these little screen bubble
And he's gonna
passes
break the
indoors.
first tackle.
Yeah, and Green Bay allows a lot of little dump backs, receiving yards to running backs. So maybe a big game from Jahmyr Gibbs or Knuckles or Sonic. I love how they have their little nicknames. But yeah, not a lot of props out just yet. So those were the two ones that I was eyeing. We're aligned. Josh Jacobs rushing yards over. I would even like rush attempts as well. He's gonna get the ball 10 to 15 times on Thursday night. So I do like that as well. Anything else officially, I will post on my Twitter. But kid, we're locked and loaded. We big Green Bay fans on Thursday night, kid.